Hi, hello learners. In this video, we are going to continue the rise of nationalism in Europe, the making of Germany and Italy. First topic, unification of Germany. The nationalist feeling widespread among the educated middle class peoples. They just try to unify German. In 1848 with elected parliament, but unfortunately this parliament was combinedly suppressed by aristocrats, monarchs and large landowners known as chunkers. So after that one particular point of time, after witnessing the custom union success in economic development, the ruler who just decided to unify Germany, this process was assigned to one person known as Otto von Bismarck. That person was famous for following a blood and iron policy. He just tried to unify Germany through wars, totally 3 wars against the 3 different countries known as Austria, Denmark and France for 7 years. Ultimately, the Persians, they are quite successful in those wars. Finally, in 1871, William I, who just declared as the Emperor of unified Germany. These peoples, they are assembled in 18th January 1871 in the Hall of Mirrors in the Palace of Versailles, like princes of different German states, representatives of army, even the chief minister Otto von Bismarck, along with the chief commander of army General von Roon, to proclaim Kaiser William I as the emperor of unified Germany. So Persia, who just took a lot of initiatives after they just created the new nation, they just emphasized for modernizing the currency, banking, legal and judicial system, which make moral for the rest of Germany. So in this concept, unification of Germany, you need to remember 2 different years. One is 1848, another one is 1871. As well as you need to remember 2 different personalities. One is Otto von Bismarck, another one Kaiser William I. So the next concept, unification of Italy. Like Germany, Italy also a long process for the unification of Italy. Actually, Italy is scattered over different dynastic states as well as multinational Habsburg Empire. In 19th century, Italy divided into 7 different states. Out of the 7 states, only 1 region under the control of Italian princely houses, that is Sardinia and Piedmont. The rest of the places, especially the northern regions, under the control of Habsburg Empire. Central region under the control of Pope, the religious head of Christianity, and the southern regions, Kingdom of 2 Sicilies, under the control of Bourbon kings of Spain. Even the Italian language did not acquire a single form. More number of regional variations were there. This process of unification of Italy actually is not an easy one. It's quite difficult. This process was carried out by one of the notable revolutionary person known as Giuseppe Mazzini. Even he started own secret societies. The name of the secret society known as Young Italy. Through that Young Italy, he just tried to unify Italy and Italy Republic nation by spreading the liberal nationalist ideas among the different peoples. He just involved in 2 different uprisings, one in 1831, another one in 1848. But unfortunately, these uprisings crushed by the ruler Victor Emmanuel II. One particular point of time, he decided to unify Italy for 2 different reasons. One is for economic development, other for political dominance. This process was assigned one person known as Count di Camillo Cavour. This person neither revolutionary nor a democrat, as well as like other educated and wealthy Italian elite, he spoke French language much better than Italian. So due to this one, he made a tactful diplomatic alliance with France, which is helpful for defeat the Austrian forces in 1859. Apart from the regular troops, other groups entered into the war under the leadership of Giuseppe Garibaldi. Those group of peoples were known as Red Shirts. They are responsible for defeating Kingdom of 2 Sicilies, the Bourbon kings of Spain, in 1860. Finally, in 1861, King Victor Emmanuel II, who proclaimed as Emperor of unified Italy. So in this topic, you need to remember 5 different years. One is 1831 uprising led by Gazibi Masani, another one 1848, that is also uprising, but both the uprisings a failed attempt. Another one 1859, defeat of Austrian forces. 1860, defeat of Bourbon kings of Spain. In 1861, a proclamation of King Victor Emmanuel II as a Italian emperor. As well as in this one, you need to remember four different personalities. One is Gazibi Masani, second one County Camilo Caver, third one Gazibi Garibaldi, fourth one King Victor Emmanuel II. The next concept, strange case of Britain. The unification of British nation is not a simple process. Actually, it's not based on sudden appeal or revolution. Here these peoples, before 18th century, there is no British nation. Here these peoples were broadly divided into four ethnic groups in the British Isles, known as English, Scot, Wales and Irish. Belongs to the countries like England, Scotland, Ireland and Wales. So these people, they have their own culture as well as they have own political identity. Out of these four groups, one country emerged so successful and powerful, that country, England. In 1868, what happened? English Parliament seized the power from the monarch. After that, English Parliament emerged so successful and turned as a big compared to other nations in the British Isles. These two countries, they just signed a union, Act of Union, that is in 1707 between England and Scotland. So after the Act of Union, the formation of United Kingdom of Great Britain initiated. After this unification of Great Britain, English Parliament turned as a British Parliament. In the British Parliament, the entire Parliament dominated by the English members. So even though they need to give equal representation for English members as well as for Scotland members, but English members, they are just dominated the British Parliament, as well as they started systematically suppress that Scottish culture. Even they just suppressed Catholic clans because English people, they were the supporters of Protestants. Due to this one, they never allowed to use the Gaelic languages of Scottish Islanders, as well as they never allowed the people to wear their national dresses. The same fate happened to Ireland too. Ireland actually broadly divided into two different groups. One is Catholics, another one is Protestants. English peoples, they are the supporters of Protestants. So that's why the Catholic group, they are just turned against the British dominance. But unfortunately, a revolt which led by Wolfe Tone by their group known as the United Irishmen, suppressed in 1798. Finally, in 1801, Ireland forcibly incorporated into Britain. So once the Ireland also incorporated in Britain, they started promoting only the English. They designed a flag known as British flag, known as Union Jack, as well as they wrote national anthem for a British nation, even in English language, to God Save Our Noble King. Out of the four languages, they just tried to give only importance for English language. Fine. In the next video, I just try to continue the visualizing the nation. Bye. See you in the next video.